YouTube. So it's Ryan, and I am 2 days shy of being 6 weeks post-op. So I just thought I'd make a quick video. Firstly, show my chest. T-shirts are now pretty easy to take on and off. There is still a little bit of pain if I try and stretch too far, but all in all, it's pretty good. This side here, if I put my arm like that, kind of looks like it's puffed out a little bit. But I am only 6 weeks post-op, so that might go down, it might not. But overall, it doesn't really bother me a great deal. I'm not, that fussed about that. I've started using Scar product, which is here actually. I got this from Asda. It's called Regen Cream. It's kind of like basically the packaging looks like a cheap version of bio oil, but this is actually a cream rather than oil. I think it cost me £5 for this. It's 125 millilitres, but it's pretty thin cream, which I wanted. I didn't really want to use oil. I'm not a big fan of oil stuff, so I went to look for a cream. So I'm using that. I've been using it for 3 days. This is my third day I'll be using it. So I'm just going to see how that goes. But all in all, my scars aren't too dark. They are pretty dark for scars, but they're not overly dark. So that's that one which you've just seen. This nipple still has a stitch in it, although all the stitches have come out around the outside of the actual nipple. Right next to the nipple part in the middle, there's a tiny little stitch end just poking out. So I'm gonna carry on dressing this one, and this side is like that. There's not really any puffiness in comparison on my left. The nipple is completely healed of stitches now, but it is kind of dry. Kind of looks a little bit crusty, not like scabby crusty, just dry crusty. So I'm hoping I don't want to put anything too chemical related, like cream wise or anything like that on it, because although it's like healed, I'm kind of worried that they're still going to fall off. But that's just me. So I'll see how that goes, and then maybe start moisturising it, in a few days or whatever. But this is my chest, and I am more than happy with it. I went out in the garden today for the first time with no shirt on, and although it is pretty cold outside, it was amazing. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is chest-wise. I don't have any muscles, so I'm not even going to bother trying to flex. I just wanted to mainly take this opportunity to talk about my actual trip to America, talk about the financial side of things, and basically go from there. Maybe just make it up as I go along. So here we go. My surgery was with Dr Garramone in Florida, and it cost $5,900, and with the conversion rate as it was, I paid £3,500 for that, which is a darn sight cheaper than you're going to get anywhere else in the UK. I flew from London Heathrow to Miami, and that cost. I went with my dad and my girlfriend, but the flight actually cost £380 per person, approximately, and that was through Expedia, Expedia website, and we also hired a car through Expedia for £300, which seems like a lot of money, but for 2 weeks, which is how long I was actually out there for, it gave us a great deal of freedom to do what we wanted. I, previous to my trip, looked up taxi fares and things, but the cost of getting a taxi from Miami airport to my hotel was going to be $120 one way, and so that would probably be around £90. And so both journeys would cost us £180. So for the sake of an extra £100 or £120, we got the hire car because it means you got a little bit of comfort. Plus, we used the car on a lot of the other days to go out and about, mainly for food and things. But it was a great convenience to have a car. So if you're planning on going to Dr Garramone and whoever you're going with can drive, I highly recommend getting the car. Just purely for convenience reasons and for comfortability, because you don't want to be relying on taxis and stuff after you just come out of surgery. So yeah. What else? The hotel I stayed at was called Hyatt Place. I'm not really sure if that's exactly how you say it, but that's what I'm calling it. And that was in a plantation, which is just around the corner from Sunrise, which is where Dr Garramone's offices are. We had one room between the three of us, which was two double beds, and we also had the ensuite bathroom, which you get, in pretty much every hotel, and we also had a big TV, which was amazing, especially when I was laid up after surgery. We had a sort of a vanity unit type thing where there was a sink, and some like drawers and a wardrobe storage space. Our room also had a sofa, and it was kind of sort of split up into sort of two parts. There was like the bed area where the beds were, and the vanity unit bit, and also the bathroom was through that end of the room. And the other end, which was sort of kind of separated by like a screen that went halfway across the room, which was where the sofa was. There's also an office sort of desk bit, and there was a fridge and like I don't know what you call it, like a coffee maker type thing, but you could make tea in it as well because I don't drink coffee. Um, and that was really nice to have that extra bit of room. It just meant that because there was three of us, there was kind of like two rooms that we could sort of spread out in. And while I was recovering from surgery, because my dad was there as well as my girlfriend, me and Sarah couldn't sleep in the same bed because she wriggles around quite a lot when she sleeps, and we was worried about her hitting me and injuring me or hurting me. So she took the second double. I was in one double, she was in the other, and the sofa that we had also turned into a bed. So my dad slept on that for a couple of nights just while I was recovering from surgery. So I highly recommend this hotel. The staff were lovely. It's a great location. There's restaurants, bars and stuff within a 5-minute drive. There's also a mall that was just up the road, which was nice to get out on a couple of days after my surgery, where I could just go and have a little slow wander and get out of the hotel. The hotel also had a heated pool. I'll put a link for it. I'm trying to like sell it here or something. I'll put a link for it down below so that you guys can check it out if you're looking to do this sort of thing. But that cost us £1,500, which we split 3 ways, so £500 each for a 2-night stay. It took 2 nights, 2 week stay is incredible in my eyes. You got a free breakfast with that as well. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Apart from I took £400 in spending money, which converted to $600. I did go over that, but that was purely for the fact that I actually bought quite a little bit of stuff while I was out there. I bought a few hoodies and I bought some Lego Star Wars because I'm a geek like that. So I did spend more than my spending money that I took in cash, but that's mainly because I ended up, buying stuff that wasn't essential. I had the £600 lasted me until the last few days. I did make a couple of purchases on my debit card, but the bank charged me £1.25 per transaction, and a little bit more, which was, I don't know what it was for, but I think it was some sort of exchange rate type charge, which was about £1.50. So in total, they charged me about £2 or £3 to use my debit card while I was out there, which wasn't terrible considering I didn't actually use it that often. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all that there was financially. I'm going to put links to the hotel down below, and I suggest looking it up on Google Maps as well, because then you can see what's around it and stuff, and how far you are from Garramone's office. So I hope this has been helpful, and if you have any questions or anything that you can think of that I've missed out, then just let me know, and I shall message you back or make another video or something. But yeah, this is getting long now, so I'm going to go. This is my chest once more, 6 weeks post-op. I have pretty much all range of motion, as long as I'm not stretching for anything that's too heavy. So, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll make another update soon. I'll keep you updated on how the chest is healing. Cheers for watching.